Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another casted game of Age of Empires 4, and we're here with Beastie Cutie versus MarineLord. What a banger of a match we have here. And this is part of the Real Streamers Real Crown Cup. I think that's the name. It's a little bit of a confusing name. It's hosted by Real Team. So I'll leave a link to them in the description. So do check them out. But we're here with Beastie Cutie versus MarineLord. MarineLord today going to be playing as the Rus. We are on the map Dry Arabia. So a civilization that we've been seeing a lot more in Dry Arabia recently. And then we got Beastie Cutie here spawning in on the south side, playing as the Mongols. His famous Mongols here. He's gonna be opening up with the 2 scouts. MarineLord is gonna be opening up with the 3. So I mean, yeah, we've been seeing a lot more of Rus recently on these open maps. We've been seeing a lot of 2 town centers with Rus. I mean, we've been seeing mainly B use the Rus a lot. He likes to go out onto the boar with the Rus. So he'll probably go over to this position, drop down a TC over here, lure in the boar. You'd have a boar and a deer underneath your second town center, and it can be quite exposed, but you know, that's the risk he likes to go with. And he goes on for a lot of H2 pressure, so kind of plays him like how you used to play the French. 2 TC into just all feudal age pressure. You know, you just stick in the feudal age for as long as you possibly can, then you'd age up with the Royal Institute. Whereas in this case, I mean, you age up with the... I mean, we've been seeing both landmarks, to be honest. Abbey of the Trinity and High Trade House. On Dry Arabia, though, I feel like Abbey of the Trinity is slightly better. Especially when you get a map generation like this. Like, where are you going to be placing your High Trade House? Apart from, like, here, which is going to give you, like, what, 100 gold? Which is, it's you know, it's still a relic, like, sure. But it could be like 300 gold if I had a woodline here and here, you know? So, I think we'll be seeing the Abbey of the Trinity if that is going to be the way MarineLord looks to play it. We see here Beastie. Not looking to go for any tower rushing here today. I mean, tower rushing has sort of fallen off of the Mongols. And look, we're up against the Rus here. Rus, tower rushing up against the Rus. And yeah, we all know how that one goes. So no tower rushing out of Beastie today. The question is, does he look to go for trade? I would say no. I would say a definite no. Because look at this. This trade post is going to be one of the worst trade posts I've seen in a long time. You know, sometimes the trade post, you can get luck and it spawns right in the corner. You can get some really good trade going. Sometimes you get it, like, you know, somewhat near the edge. But, you know, it's sort of just, like, in the middle here. So Oh. Well, look at that. I mean, we will definitely be seeing trade out of Beastie here. I mean, look at this amazing spawn. Clearly here, look, Silver Tree coming up. I was right the whole time. Anyway, moving on. MarineLord is going to be aging up with the Kremlin here. Golden Gate sort of fallen off, so Kremlin it is. Look. I was sure that BC wouldn't be trading here with a trade post like this, but I guess this is his game plan. And he's going to be going with it. It's going to be certainly interesting to see how much trade he gets for it. I guess he could place it over here and sort of go across like this. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, but I was very clearly wrong on on the trade decision right there. But anyway, MarineLord aging up with the Kremlin here. What do you guys think about a Golden Gate buff? Because I feel like Rus is in a great spot right now, in my opinion, in terms of overall balance. I think it's great. And I don't really want to nerf the Kremlin. So how about a buff to the Golden Gate? You know, maybe increase the time it takes to get another ticket. I think that could be cool, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But MarineLord going to be going up with the Kremlin here. Going to be moving out onto the stone. So it looks like it is going to be for that second town center. It is indeed going to be moving over 6 villagers onto stone right there. And Beastie's reached the next stage. Going to be keeping his Silver Tree here for the time being, so he can get that double production of traders through from this Uvu. Also dropping down a barracks here with that, as well as another market. So it's going to be doing some trade. I assume he's going to trade from here to the market. Then he's going to be... It's got to be here, right? He's got to be moving his market over here, because if he does it to the corner, it's going to be such a short trade route. It'll be like 40 gold, if that. Kremlin hit. Keeping MarineLord's villagers nice and safe. I wonder where he's going to be placing this second town center. Kremlin's got a nice spot here, though. Looks like militia going to be moving in. Beastie going to be losing a villager here. There it goes. And MarineLord actually keeps alive both of the militia here. Looks like he's just going to be trying to burn down the Gur here. Luckily for Beastie, is going to be able to pack it up and retreat it back to the base. And MarineLord, let's see if he spots out the trade. Beastie putting a little bit of pressure on there with the Khan, and we see there Beastie does get spotted out. 24 gold. That feels bad right there, but these guys should be making... Oh, Beastie's going to the bottom corner. This is going to be awful trade right here. Oh, we'll have to see. We'll have to see, but I have high doubts that this is going to be special trade right here. 24 gold a trip right there. You know, we're used to seeing in the hundreds here. Maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but you know, we're used to seeing at least 80 gold per trader trip. And MarineLord's actually going for this town center on the back deer patch here, so interesting placement. So a little bit less aggressive than I was expecting. I mean, usually when I see a second town center like this, like I was saying earlier, B loves to place it on these little expansions of deer and a boar, and this is exactly where he would be placing his. But we see here Beastie, hey, he's thought of that. He's one step ahead. He's got the scout over here. He's thinking about it. MarineLord does need to be careful of his scout here. Will be going down if he's not careful. Archery range and stable getting dropped down here for MarineLord. Silvertree getting relocated over to the neutral trade site. Outposts being set up with this. Let's see how much gold he gets this time. 50 gold. Okay, you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. But that's certainly nothing special. I mean, you're going to get 100 gold right there. But MarineLord, he's going to start to increase his villager count. He's on 2 TC up against the 1. Beastie obviously did lose a villager earlier on as well. Nice little advantage there for MarineLord. Beastie's going to have the trade, but... Trade... really not feeling too nice. You do get the 5 extra food, but we'll have to see how that one does for him, especially now that MarineLord's looking to put the pressure on. Going for horsemen instead of knights, so horsemen plus archers. Arrow fire coming through, looking to try and take out MarineLord's scout here. Beastie's just going to be committing to it with his Khan. Yeah, now at this point in time, Beastie can just follow that scout, and that scout will definitely... it's going to be a close one. It's going to be a close one. I think Beastie just commits to the scout. Oh, he saves it on 8 HP. But now that Khan is going to be going down to the horseman, so kind of unfortunate there, but, you know, it's a Khan. It'll respawn. No big deal. But that does mean a little bit less vision here for Beastie. Does keep his second scout alive, though, so that's important right there. MarineLord's looking to now push out with his archers, with his singular horseman. Not looking to add in any more quite yet. He's on the deer over here. Doesn't have survival techniques quite yet. It's interesting to see. Quite a lot of pro players don't look to grab survival techniques. But it's such a cheap upgrade. I really don't see why they don't. You know, it's 100 resources for an extra 15% gather rate on all deer, on boar. You know, MarineLord may look to expand out here later on. Grab the boar, grab the deer. But not going to be the case. MarineLord now looking to put some pressure onto the trade here. Beastie does have a nice little force here. 7 spears, 7 archers. Heavily investing into the cavalry defense. But MarineLord, he's only got the 1 horseman and the 1 knight that's being produced at the moment. So he's on triple archery range, and this is exactly what you want up against what Beastie's making right now. Just try and outmatch him in with the archers. Just got to be careful of a horseman transition from the Mongol player, from Beastie. Looks like MarineLord's just staying back for the time being. No, he doesn't want to push into this force quite yet. Beastie getting some decent trade. Starting to build up in numbers, but the question is it really paying off? We see they're both on the same amount of economic units. Obviously, MarineLords are villagers, and Beasties are traders. But I feel like the villagers are more efficient here. You got to think, 60 resources to walk all the way here and all the way back. You get 60. I feel like a villager is going to make 60, more than 60 in that amount of time. Especially when you got like wheelbarrow factored in, you got all of these upgrades. And now MarineLord's, he's making his way out to the valuable resources here, like the boar. Beastie's looking to push out now. Decent number of spears, but I mean, cavalry isn't really the problem here for MarineLord. Or the cavalry isn't really the problem here for Beastie. It's more the archers. We've got militia being called now. Militia being called. 6 militia. We've still got 2 more tickets left. Could call another 4 if he wanted to, but looks like he's just going to be going with the 6. Will be enough to push into this trade line. This could cause some serious damage to BC right here. I feel like this is a matchup favored for the Rus here, especially when it comes to the militia. The militia, I feel like, are the key difference here when you're facing up against trade, because you can make one big push into your opponent's trade line that isn't underneath their town center. And we see here, yeah, MarineLord's now going to be pushing in, looking to take down that outpost with his cavalry. Archers firing upon archers. Militia going to be making their way in. MarineLord just can kite back here. We got plus 1 attack and defense here for MarineLord, where only the +1 attack for Beastie, which means MarineLord's going to be taking the better fights here. We see loads of Beastie's units going down. The Khan gets taken out. And now the cavalry are going to be charging onto Beastie's archers. MarineLord going to be taking down the spears. Spears not getting any damage onto the cavalry of MarineLord whatsoever. MarineLord looking in a really, really strong position right now. We got more reinforcements coming through for him. But it looks like MarineLord's going to be falling back for the time being. Can't commit underneath this outpost, which does have arrow slits through. Both players at the moment sitting very, very closely together on the economic count. But MarineLord's looking strong when it comes to the military. We've got more militia being called. 6 militia are on the way. More archers are on the way as well. And more knights. Knights, very, very cost-efficient unit. Or high-value unit. So it looks relatively even here, but we see army value for MarineLord down here is way, way higher. And with that, we see some nice charges coming through from MarineLord. MarineLord targeting down those spears first. MarineLord, Beastie does get the +1 defense. It's going to be taking a little bit less damage from the archers. And now we see Beastie's archer numbers really starting to build up here. Militia do come in, though. Militia should be able to have out here. MarineLord trying to pick off a couple villagers there. Militia trying to run in here, but Beastie's numbers looking pretty strong. And with that, MarineLord's going to have to retreat back once again. Looks like Beastie's managed to up his trade just a little bit. He's up to 55 now. I'm not sure how that's happened, but maybe he moved this back a tile. May have been the case. But MarineLord right now looking to keep up the pressure. Needs to make sure he has enough archers here. We got more archers coming through, but they're rallied to here. He needs these rallied down here. And Beastie gonna be losing some more archers. Villagers need to be careful repairing up the outpost over here. I just wonder how much of a lead would Beastie have right now if this outpost was like here. Because sure, you'd have to defend more, but the amount of trade you'd be getting from it would be, you know, maybe even double that. You know, stick it here. I reckon it would be double. But MarineLord looking to go for another big push. We see he's remassed really quickly here. 5 knights, 25 archers. Only 19 archers here for Beastie, 10 spears. His Khan has returned back though, so he can use some of these abilities. Probably want to be going for the attack speed arrow. Beastie looking to scout out MarineLord here. MarineLord looking to push in a little bit. Does take out a nice trader right there. MarineLord just posturing, taking his time. It's going to get harder for him to push underneath these outposts. We see 3 outposts are up. Only one of them does have arrow stats, though. Just looking to focus down. The spears right there. MarineLord coming in with the charge. Spears do arrive, though. MarineLord just targeting down all of those spears. Arrow fire from the outpost, though. Helping out a little bit here. Attack speed arrow coming in. MarineLord getting pushed back once again. But the spearman count really looking to dwindle now from Beastie. Saying that he's still got 13. It's not bad at all. But we see here MarineLord really looking to ramp up production. Up to 5 archery ranges now. But Beastie, he's going to be aging up. We see going up with the coral tie. Does make sense when you've got some nice trade. And this could change everything. You know, sticking this over here, getting that little buff to your units and the little healing. The passive healing could be the game changer here for Beastie. Trade can get picked off here. MarineLord, let's see if he can make something happen in this time. Because Beastie, he's really rushing up this age up. 20 villagers there on that landmark. There we go. He reaches the next stage, but MarineLord's ready to push. Look at the archer mass he's got. He's up to 44. Archers, 11 knights, and he's got some rams. Just a singular ram for the time being. Looks like he's going to be riding it onto that outpost. This is going to be a tricky one for Beastie. He's invested so much into that age up. Is he able to hold here? Knight's going to be charging in. Do we have militia being called? No militia being called, but we got more reinforcements on the way. We got 4 militia that could be called at this point in time. Trader's going to be going down. MarineLord has a 10 economic unit lead at the moment. Archer's going to be firing down upon the spears. Beastie does not want to be losing the spearman mass. He does not want to let the knight mass onto his archers. Coral Tide does arrive. Going to be giving that buff. We got the Khan in here giving the attack speed arrow as well. Beastie might be looking in a little bit of trouble. The first outpost goes down. No arrow stats in either of these 2 outposts going to be helping out here. Reinforcements arrive for MarineLord. Beastie maybe in a lot of trouble here with the trade. A lot of his economy here is just trade. How much of his economy? Let's take a quick look. 12. He's got 12. Actually, he's got more than that. It's 14. I'm a little bit distracted right now by the amount of traders. He's got 17 traders. And this is all being denied right now. Well, it's about to be at least. Beastie's getting quite lucky here with getting off this trade, but veterancy upgrades come through. Knights starting to come out from Beastie, or Lancers as they are for the Mongols. Beastie's archers going to get pushed back, but all of these traders are about to go down for Beastie. Kurultai returns back home. Absolute slaughter of traders right here. Archer's able to one-shot those traders. Absolute massacre right there. MarineLord's not even looking to age up himself yet. And Knight count's still here for MarineLord. It means he can hold on against the Lancers from Beastie. And Beastie's down to 5 traders here. Looks like MarineLord's going to be falling back for the time being. Floating a lot of wood right now. Just spent it all. I think he's doing a little... Yeah, okay. This is where all the wood went. Okay, so making a little bit of a farm transition. We see he's gathered up a lot of his food sources. So he's going to have to do that farm transition. But after this, I think he's going to be looking towards that castle age. Because he's not going to be able to hold on against Beastie here. Sitting in the castle age for forever. Nice raid coming through. Incredible raid coming through. A secondary force from MarineLord here. Able to take out lots of Beastie's villagers here. Push him away from the gold. And Beastie, he's really struggling on the gold. This is where the step red out may have been the better landmark. But Kurultai, still obviously a great landmark. Trade is going to be able to return back to work. But MarineLord's up 36 economic units at this point in time. MarineLord going to be making his way around the back of the base here. Beastie's completely woodlineless over here. Where's Beastie actually getting his wood from? He has no wood line. Yeah, zero villagers on wood right there. So that might be a little bit of a trouble coming up for Beastie. He's gonna have to move all the way over here. MarineLord's more than happy to guard this position. He's currently taking out that Ubu. Cancels the ram right there. It looks like he's just committing to the feudal age here. Not looking for that castle age whatsoever. Just dropping down some barracks. Does he just look to go into the spearmen now? I mean, this is what's great about night civs, right? Like the French and the Rus. You can stick in feudal age for so much longer than other civilizations, purely because you have knights. The Beastie, we see, is completely woodless right now. Getting pushed off the gold once again. Beastie just not in a great spot right here. Sprung emplacement coming through from Beastie. In fact, 2 sprung emplacements coming through on these outposts. Beastie's looking to set up his trader once again from the silver tree. But you really got to question, are these traders more effective than a villager? It's a tough one. You got Yam in there. You're getting 60 resources. It's actually really odd. Sometimes they're 55 and sometimes they're 50. Kind of odd. Kind of odd. But MarineLord, he's just sticking it out here in H2. Just completely massing up archers. Massing up knights. Up to 11 knights once again. And Beastie, he's only got archers and lancers at the moment. But they are upgraded. He's also got the coral tie in there. There we go. MarineLord finally going to be aging up here. And it's going to be the high trade house on... okay, this... MarineLord, come on. What is... This is going to be the worst high trade house I've ever seen. You could have at least placed it here. This is the... Alright. I reckon this is going to get 81 gold. Let's see. Let's see how accurate I am. Because this is not going to be a pretty one. You get that little bit. 90. Yeah, that's... that's not pretty. I mean, sure, it's still a relic, but like... yeah, that's... Yeah, okay. It's better than nothing, right? And it looks like MarineLord's still going to be going for the relic play. And he has a lot of map control at the moment, so... High trade house in this position definitely is worth it. And MarineLord's massed up a lot of archers. A lot of spears, sorry, as well. And it looks like he's going to be pushing back to Beastie once again. Beastie's still trying to secure up this trade, but... We got a huge mass right here. And Beastie, he could be up against some militia as well. We got 16 militia that could be called at any point here for MarineLord. To be fair, MarineLord is our pop cap, so might not be the case. We got all of the upgrades coming in now. Veterancy upgrade comes in for the knight. Veterancy spearmen, as well as veterancy archers. MarineLord's ready to push. Let's see if Beastie can hold. He's got the curl tie. He's got the springled and placed outposts. Knight and Spear's going to be targeting down that first outpost. Beastie's got a nice mass of lancers right here, but the Spears and Knights from MarineLord are going to be here to body block those archers. Archers looking to focus down the lancers as well. May look to focus down the crossbows first. We see here MarineLord not taking the best of fights here. Honestly, the Coral Tie, along with the Khan giving the attack speed, MarineLord might be in trouble now. MarineLord going to get pushed all the way back home. We got more reinforcements coming in for him. We got a crossbow transition coming through from MarineLord. I honestly thought MarineLord was going to absolutely stomp in that fight. But that really shows the power of the Coral Tie here. Beastie knew his timings and that he could take that fight right there. But MarineLord, he's walled up the map. He's safe from the Lancers. We see MarineLord still doing some amazing damage here with his +2 attack in. MarineLord looking to pick up relics. Second relic coming in for him. Should be able to get 4 relics here. Maybe even the 5th one, but that's going to be a little bit trickier with the outpost here. MarineLord now looking to push down. Beastie going to get pushed off of that wood line once again. Feel like Beastie's got a really unlucky spawn here with his wood lines. I mean, I guess MarineLord's is sort of the same on this side. This wood line seems very far away, but you got to remember, Beastie did move his main town center over here, because it would have spawned like here, so he could have gone up to this northern one. Knights looking to be a pain hit. We have to get a couple kills there on the traders. MarineLord's going to be bringing back that 3rd relic. The 4th one in the base will be very, very, very safe. We see here. I missed the fight. I apologize. But MarineLord looks to get cleaned up once again. And he's going to be able to keep his ranged army alive here. But look at what's coming in behind this. MarineLord just going to be going straight to Imperial Age. Where's that landmark? MarineLord able to push Beastie back once again. Mangonel out for Beastie though. Oh, it's going to be juicy shot right there from the Mangonel. More reinforcements coming through though from MarineLord. We see MarineLord up by 34 villagers at this point in time. Where's the high armory? There it is. High armory coming through from MarineLord. And MarineLord trying to keep his army alive right there. Lots of damage being put onto it right there though. That Mangonel buying himself a lot of value. At the same time, it's buying MarineLord time. Buying him time to age up to the next stage. Get his upgrades in. Maybe train some Streltsy. And that's when BC's going to be finding it a little bit tricky. And Sacred Site's also getting captured up. We got 4 relics in the bank for MarineLord. And with that, the age up comes through. Siege workshops starting to produce. High Trade House generating an amazing 90 gold a minute right there. Looks like MarineLord's going to be going to some horsemen now. Going to be grabbing the elite upgrade there. This is really what we've been... Oh my... He's called the militia. 24 militia. All the forces have been rallied here. This is really what we've been seeing a lot with Rus recently. We've been seeing a lot of Imperial horsemen. Imperial horsemen with Streltsy seems to be the Rus composition you want to be going for late game. Outpost gets denied on 99 HP right there. And with that, GG gets called. BC just going to be tapping out like that. He knows at this stage in the game, when you're up against an Imperial Age Rus, there's no hope left. And there it is. If you did enjoy this game, then please do feel free to leave a like. What an incredible game by MarineLord right there. Able to deny away Mongol trade. Well, if you did enjoy, please do feel free to leave a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.